Hi, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Suman, and welcome to regular talk for the July 2026 edition for conference. And my name is Suman Neela, and I have 15 years of experience in designing and implementing robust integration solutions across the various platforms. So, with a strong focus on EDI, AI, and API management and delivered scalable solutions to enhance business operations and streamline the process. So, today we are going to talk about AI driven middleware for hybrid enterprise integration and cloud modernization. So, in era where 72% of leaders identify system integration is a top priority for a digital transformation, middleware driven hybrid integrations has emerged a backbone of modern enterprise architectures. This talk will explore how middleware solutions bridge the gap between the legacy on premises system and cloud native infrastructures, ensuring the data consistency, security, and real time processing. The adoption of middleware based on integration strategies has surged, with 85% enterprises modernizing their infrastructure to enhance data synchronization and operational agility. Middleware platforms enable advanced service orchestration, reducing manual processing times by 48% while increasing the system reliability by 75%. Organizations leveraging these solutions have been seen 35% improvement in resource utilization, enabling the scalable and cost effective IT ecosystems. This session will provide a deep dive into cutting edge middleware patterns, including service oriented architecture, enterprise service bus, and cloud native integration frameworks. With 95% of hybrid solutions demonstrating superior system optimization, the talk will highlight key security considerations such as access control, encryption, and compliance framework. Critical factors for the 84% of the enterprise prioritizing cybersecurity in digital transformation. By attending this session, participants will gain actionable insight into implementing middleware driven hybrid integration, unlocking greater business agility, reducing the downtime, and also ensuring the seamless communication across the distribution system. Whether you are an enterprise architect, IT leader, or integration strategist, this discussion will equip you with the tools needed to future proof your organization's integration strategy. So, let's get into the topic. So, how intelligent middleware bridges legacy systems with the cloud native platforms by enabling AI security, scalability across the modern enterprise by Suman Neela. So, the integration challenge. So, organizations operate highly distributed ecosystems, cloud platforms, SaaS apps, IoT devices, and also AI solutions. Yet, legacy systems still run on the mission critical functions. So, replacing them is rarely practical due to the cost and operational risk and regulatory requirements. The challenge is not just adapting AI, it's integrating AI into the environments where old and new must coexist. Middleware, the intelligent bridge. So modern middleware provides intelligent routing, protocol translation, workflow orchestration, event processing, API management, and secure communication across the heterogeneous environments, evolving from passive infrastructure into a active operational layer. By abstracting the complexity of underlying systems, this intelligent layer accelerates integration timelines and also reduces the operational risk, gives organizations the flexibility to adapt new technologies without disrupting the existing workflows. So that is the main key, that we are going to implement everything without disrupting the existing workflows. So, how this evaluation of enterprise integration happened when initially at the stage one, when we are at point to point, the direct connections unimaginable at scale. And the second stage was SOA and ESV, service oriented architecture and enterprise service bus, where reusable services are built, centralized routing and mediation happen. So when it comes to the third stage, so we got into the APIs and microservices, cloud native, independently deployable services are came. So fourth stage where we are in hybrid ecosystem, all models coexist, unified by modern middleware, which is rather than replacing the previous technologies, modern middleware integrates them into a unified enterprise ecosystem. AI as an intelligent layer. So dynamic routing, anomaly detection, generate AI, how these steps are going to act as an intelligent layer for the AI. So continuous evaluates latency, load, and availability to route the traffic along the most efficient path in the real-time world. So anomaly detection. Machine learning models identify degradation patterns early, surfacing the integration risk before they escalate into the production incidents. So we can possibly avoid the production incidents by implementing the anomaly detection using the AI ML models. So generative AI, which is going to power intelligent document processing, natural language interfaces, and on-demand workflow generation across the enterprise. So we can generate the workflows on the on-demand across the enterprise. Now, when it comes to core middleware technologies, we have API management, enterprise service bus, event driven architecture, cloud native integrations. So, these are the main core middleware technologies that uses to build the system. So, API management, which is secure expose of business capabilities with authentication and also limiting the rate and also monitoring it. The complex orchestration, protocol transformation, and service mediation happens through the enterprise service bus. Event driven architecture. Asynchronous messaging that triggers downstream. Asynchronous messaging that triggers downstream process. And cloud native integration connects on premises cloud services, supports containers and services. Message brokers, reliable communication. Message broker ensures reliable communication and reliable delivery between the distribution services. So event driven during the temporary failures also. Persistent messaging allows system to recover gracefully from interruptions without data losses, forming the backbone of the resilient enterprise operations. Message brokers reliable communication happens in that way with resilient enterprise operations. So, how hybrid cloud modernization is happening? So, organizations adopt hybrid architectures for regulatory compliance, data resistancy, performance, and investment protection. AI driven middleware abstract infrastructure complexity, legacy app stay in existing data center while cloud services deliver advanced analytics and AI capabilities. Phased migration minimize the distribution. So on-premises data center, public cloud, regulated workload, sensitive data, private cloud. So middleware, AI middleware acts as a bridge between all of these systems, enabling AI across the enterprise service. AI depends on the data. Middleware provides the integration foundation that gives AI platforms secure real-time access to enterprise information without requiring application redesign. Predictive maintenance, AI recommendations automatically update the maintenance scheduling systems. Intelligent recommendation, customer insights integrate directly into CRM platforms via bidirectional middleware. Generative AI assistant securely retrieve organization knowledge from multiple enterprise repositories. So, governance and security is the key. AI middleware must operate with within established security policies. Key pillars include identity and access management, encryption in transit, secure credential management, audit logging, and compliance reporting, enforced centrally across all distributed environments. Consistent policy enforcement across every integration point reduces the risk of exposure and builds the organizational trust necessary for AI adoption at a scale. So, responsible AI integration, transparency, bias mitigation, human oversight, centralized enforcement. AI systems must produce explainable recommendations where appropriate, minimize unintended bias in automated decisions and recommendations, human oversight, maintain human control over critical business decisions, centralized enforcements, middleware applies governance policies consistently across the enterprise. Observability, seeing the full picture, logs, historical operation records, metrics, performance, throughput, and latency, distributed tracing follows transactions across the services. The logs, historical operational records, metrics, performance, throughput, latency, distributed tracing follows transactional across the services. Comprehensive observability enables engineers to identify bottlenecks and integration failures across the complex distributed systems. AI enhances observability by automatically detecting the anomalies and common remediation before degrading becomes visible to the users. Operational resilience, self healing, predictive analytics identifies developing infrastructure issues early. Self healing platforms automatically restart failed services. Observability, seeing the full picture. Logs, historical operations records, metrics, performance throughput latency, distributed tracing, follows transactions across the services. Comprehensive observability enables engineers to identify bottlenecks and integration failures across the complex distributed systems. AI enhances observability by automatically detecting the anomalies and recommending the remediation before the degradation becomes visible to the users. Operational resilience and self healing. Predictive analytics identifies developing infrastructure issues early. Self healing platforms automatically restart failed services, reroute workloads, or initiate recovery workflows, significantly improving the reliability while reducing the operational complexity. Architectural best practices, loose coupling, standard APIs, event driven design, security by design, incrementing modernization. So applications evolve independently without disrupting the connected system, improve interoperability and simplify long-term maintenance, increase scalability by reducing the direct application dependencies, incorporate security throughput through lifecycle nor after deployment. Incremental modernization is like extend existing capabilities gradually rather than replacing the platforms wholesale. So containerization, infrastructure automation. So consistent deployment ensures uniform containerization ensures uniform environment across the deployment, development, testing, and production. Repeatable provisioning. Infrastructure automation reduces the configuration, inconsistencies, and accelerate delivery pipelines. So, data governance in integration, ownership, quality, life cycle, compliance. So, ownership clearly define the data stewardship across the systems. Quality, set and enforce data quality expectations at integration points. Life cycle, manage retention, archival, and deletion policies. Compliance, align with regulatory reporting and privacy requirements. Introducing AI incrementally. Identify use cases, validate value, scale the enterprise. AI capabilities should be introduced through measurable business use cases that demonstrate operational value before expanding the enterprise wise. The disciplined approach reduces the risk, builds organizational confidence, and ensures AI investment deliver tangible outcomes. The future of AI middleware: autonomous operations, intelligent workload optimization, adaptive security, automated service or composition, generative AI integration. Assist architects in designing workflows, generating integration code, and also documenting the APIs. Governance at scale. Transparency, cybersecurity, and responsible AI remain essential as a platform grow more autonomous. Middleware as strategic foundation. Rather than replacing the legacy infrastructure, enterprise should build recognize middleware as a strategic bridge connecting established business systems with future innovations. The key takeaways: bridge, don't replace. AI driven middleware enables incremental modernization while preserving existing investments. Intelligence built in. AI transform middleware from passive infrastructure into an active operational participant. Govern responsibly. Security, transparency, and human oversights are non negotiable at enterprise scale. Observe everything, comprehensive observability, self healing capability, drive long term resilience. Organizations that combine intelligent middleware with disciplined governance are the best positioned to accelerate digital transformation while maintaining the reliability and continuity. So, this presentation is also going to cover, which is covered how an organization effectively modernize legacy integration environments and legacy AI driven middleware to accelerate cloud adoption without disrupting existing business operations. And the most important: security, governance, architectural consideration, and enabling trusted AI application across the hybrid integration, enterprise integration platforms. Also, this is mainly covered. So, organizations that combine intelligent middleware with disciplined governments are best positioned. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.